right, good afternoon to everybody on YouTube. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Or join me and everybody in the room. Although I seem to have been abandoned again this afternoon. Mike is off doing important family stuff. Brian so far is MIA. If you're out there, Brian, I'm talking about you. You better come and defend yourself. The longer I don't see you, the meaner things I say. All right. Watching DKNG. It's still moving down. I wish I had taken that as opposed to the mRNA trade. mRNA was an okay trade. It just got stopped out on that. But DKNG is still going on that reversal. Tesla's pulling back here again. Where's Tesla on my list? It's not here. There's back to Jared's important 572.50 level. Well, it does seem to be pausing here one way or the other, so. Yeah, Jared, once you get a feel for a stock and you know how it trades, it can give you some comfort into the trade, doesn't it? AMD has been doing nothing in the afternoons. As much as I now like to trade it sort of not the open, but after the open into the late morning, afternoons have not been great on it. ABT. Let's check out ABT. Oh, here at the lows. Yeah, that would have been a hard one for me to take, because it touched the 50 moving average on that pullback, which often shows me it's bouncing off that. I would have expected it to go lower, and then it spiked up really fast. Might have been catchable. Might have been catchable. Wow. Concerning the news of investigation of all the EV companies by the Chinese officials, they seem to have shaken off that news. NIO in the last half an hour, last 20 minutes or so, has gone green on the day. Let's see what the other EVs are doing. LI, still red. NIO is just green. XPEV, still red. Oh, this feels like a shortable range here on NIO. What do we got? A high here of 53.99. Let's take a short here on NIO. See if we can get a drop down here. Where is it? Put it up here on the screen. It's hanging around here a little too well. What's the market doing? Market is pushing up, but I'm going to tighten my stop up here. If it just goes up over 53.85, I'll take a really quick loss and come back at it. Otherwise, I'm hoping we get a drop through the moving averages here. Neo, I've watched you move like crazy before. I know you can do it. Give me the drop. No, you're going the wrong way. Okay, I've taken off the trade. It did not drop. You can see it's moving up now. Well, this thing is strong. Let's, why do I not have volume by price? There it is. I'll keep my eye on Neo, see what it's doing. Thanks, Boris. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Thanks for joining us here in the room. We appreciate it. Always good to have some fun, do some trading, hopefully make a little money. This feels weak. Feels weak up here. Trying it again. On Neo. Come on, Neo. Let's go, Neo. Oh, now I sound like Thor. Singing songs to my stocks. Well, Tesla. Look at Tesla continuing to push up. Test the highs here. It's crazy. Wow. All right. It's failed here a couple of times. Let's see if Jared can maybe get another move out of it. So Neo is showing some support here. That volume, that point of control, it's sitting right on top of it. We've got the R1 line, which is at 53.89. That I was hoping it would move off of and back down to the previous close. We'll see if this is the move. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, finger on the trigger now. You know you can do it. I've watched you drop for like $1 at a time. I'm just looking for like 30 cents. Should be nothing for you, Neo. You're better than that. This is the fourth time Neo's trying here in the 60s. I'm going to take a small partial here if it goes back up to 53.70, hoping that I'm just going to get a flush down here. Watching the ask carefully to see if it touches. Hasn't yet. It's close. It's a penny away. It's flirting. And there's a 70. Bid is 2. Okay, I'm taking that partial. That was a pretty low partial. That is not much. Da, 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 da. Wow, Neo is struggling more than I thought. Here we go. Come on. Previous close 53.51. Take another 10% off here, just in case. 53.63. INO doing? INO came down and touched R3 on INO. Hasn't gone green to red yet. I may run out of time in the day. INO is moving so slowly. If you look at it here on the screen, look how slowly it's moving. My entry was way over here. Way back here. Been holding this since 10:30-ish. 10:30, 10:40, I think it was. Yeah, I didn't get this peak. I got it right in here somewhere as my short. I've just been holding INO. Thank you to our members. This is a great example of where we work as a team here in the room. Members called out that trade, and I was able to take that. Was not watching INO at all. I mean, it's a slow trade. Waiting all day for 60 cents. But, hey, you know, I mean, I don't have to pay attention to it. I just leave it there. Thanks, Jake. You have a great holiday.
RMG acquisition announcing record date for stockholders to vote on merger. Romeo Michael Golf. That's December 1st, 2020. That's RMG.
Finto, I've taken, yeah, I don't know how many I've taken. 5 or 6. Yeah, Omar, I'm still in INO. Hasn't done anything, so hasn't done anything wrong. Hasn't hit my target, so I just leave it there. Yeah, I think it was 5 partials I've taken on INO so far. I think it's closer to 10%. I've got about 10% left. The partials weren't all equal. And I haven't taken one for 2 hours. If you look at INO, 48. This was my last, so I guess I lie. It was an hour and a half ago. An hour and a half ago, I took my last partial. All right, still watching this NIO trade. Now I'm doing the confusing thing. Taking another partial here on any pullback. It's gone green to red. Partial. This is what we were waiting for on this NIO trade. I've got to say it right. We're back to the days where I'm trading NIO and INO. Just to confuse everybody. AMD. Oh, I stopped watching AMD. What's it doing? Oh, it's breaking VWAP.
UONE, Urban One getting a pop here. Uniform Oscar, November Echo, UONE, $5.50.
UONE. Urban One. I don't know why. Again, it's another one of these ones he likes to announce that never really trades well. Take some notes for my journal.
$5.60, the high now on UONE, Uniform Oscar, November Echo.
As we mentioned today, don't forget, this Friday after the markets close, we're going to have our virtual meetup. We'll post into the room that meetup code for Zoom, and you can join us. Drink in hand, camera at the ready, and off we go. Should be a fun party. Watching Tesla. What's Tesla doing? Jared, you're trading Tesla, waiting for this flush. Oh yeah, well, it broke below that 572.50 you've been watching. So that's good. Oh, look, AMD finally broke. Yeah, I got none of that. None of that. Sure, UVA. Bring whomever you want. Oh, there's my 1 minute warning. I'm going to take another partial on NIO because of that 1 minute warning, just in case the stock jumps. And I got another 10 cents on it, so I'm just taking 10% off each time, so not very much. Hoping to get a bigger score, if you will. Like to get down to around 53. Now that NIO has gone from green to red, I'm hoping it's just going to drop. see here. Well, here goes NIO pushing back up. That is the wrong way. Oh, Jared, you Tesla drop. Man, you're playing that thing like a fiddle. Look at Tesla go for you. You're just every time it goes up, you're shorting it. You're shorting it at these highs every single time. Well done. Oops. Mac, what have you got here? AMD. Oh, wow. You got a short on AMD? Interesting. Jawa, so at 10 minutes to the close, sometimes, and some stocks really jump around. Especially if you're trading Apple or Microsoft. You can see they tend to put in these big candles. Let me show them on the screen here that I'm sharing. So Microsoft, whoops, Microsoft. All right, you're not going to be that way. See how it's got this candle with the big wick here? So it does that right at 10 minutes to the close fairly consistently. We can see the same thing on Apple. Apple's put in this big, small body, big wick candle. So if you're in a stock, it can sort of jump around on you. If it moves in your direction, great. If it moves against you, that's just annoying. So I just watch for that because I think it's the closeout of some institutional, intraday trading. So you're going to see it on those stocks that are more institutionally traded. So, I'm just waiting for the day that something like a NEO or other things, if they sort of get into that same bucket, then we might see that jump. Here, NEO didn't bat an eyelash. It didn't seem to matter, that 10-minute mark. Or maybe I shouldn't say that. At the 10-minute mark, it put in a bigger body candle than it has for the minutes surrounding it. So, maybe there was an impact. Look at NEO. Why is this not working anymore? There we go. Look at NEO. So there is a bigger candle here right at 350 than there is for all the surrounding candles, right? So there's some impact. All right, still hanging on here on NEO, hoping for a drop. We've got 7 minutes left to the close. Once again, I don't have a trade of the day. We're going to have a lot of trades of the day to catch up on. My apologies for that. Huh. Well, I will take the opportunity then. Just to remind everybody, if you're thinking of joining us, this is a great time. We've got our Black Friday sale. You can get a 40% discount off of our one-time payment membership option. If you want to join as a lifetime member, use the code BLACKFRIDAY40 to join us. If you're on YouTube and you want to consider joining us, you could also join us for a 1-week membership for only a $24 discounted price. Use the code PREMARKET24. You can get into the room for a full week. Now, I'd recommend maybe waiting till Monday because that's when you'll get full value for a week out of it, since it's a shortened week with some days off here. And our system goes for a calendar week, so don't sign up today. You might as well wait till Monday. But if you want to join, just see what the room's like, use that code, PREMARKET24. 24 bucks. What do you got to lose? $24. But it'll be well worth it, I promise you. But yeah, if you're thinking of joining, use that code BLACKFRIDAY40 and you can immediately get access to all of our training material, all of our coaching, all of our classes and seminars as well, you can join the party on Friday. So think about it. Black Friday 40. Join the fun. Hopefully we'll see you here soon. If you're on YouTube, don't be afraid to hit the like button if you like the room and what we're doing. We appreciate that. If not, feel free to give us some feedback. I'd love to hear it. Want to hear what you're thinking. You can always email me, peter@bearbulltraders.com. Happy to hear from you. Dan on YouTube, you're asking, what did I chase today? My trades were today in Apple, AMD. I'm in INO. I actually traded quite a few things. I'm in NIO as well. I had a trade on Tesla, but I got stopped out. Jared's been just playing Tesla like a fiddle. And I had one trade I got stopped out of on Boeing. BA. Jeez. That's it. That's what I traded today. FSR. Dan, you're looking at FSR. Let me take a peek here. Fisker Motors. What's FSR? Oh, doesn't look like it's going to have a drop today. It's motoring up, isn't it? Haha. Pun not intended, but I'll take it. All right. NIO is hanging around yesterday's close, so we may just end the day right around there. Looks like that's where it's going to end up. Hopefully they're lower. That's what I'm hoping anyways. And back to Tesla. Tesla. It's dropping. It keeps doing this. $2 drop, shoot back up. $2 drop, shoot back up. Jared's taking it every time. You think it's got one more in it, Jared? Feeling a little risky to me. But hey, what do I know? This is your stock. No. Okay, you say no? All right. Two and a half minutes. Just hanging on to INO and NIO. I don't expect much to happen here. I'm actually going to, I think, I'm just watching the two of them here. I'm going to take off the trade on INO. It's not going to go more than a couple of pennies, so yeah, we'll just take that one off, close it out. And as for NIO, we'll let it run. Maybe we'll get a push down here. A little disappointed in NIO. It can move a lot. Apparently this afternoon just didn't have the energy. Yeah, I got a minute and 10 seconds to the close. SPY is pushing up. Hanging on to NIO to see what we can get out of it. I better put my hand on the mouse here. Get ready to hit the button. Checking the time. 30 seconds. NIO is moving the wrong way.
Shares of Tesla finishing at the highs of the day, $574. TSLA up more than $18.50 now on TSLA, Tesla.
All right, I'm going to take it off here. NIO's moving the wrong way. Oh, of course, then it drops. That must have been all of my shares selling. Yeah, all right. Hey. Where's my bell? There we go. Didn't get my bell. A little late on the bell there. All right. There we go. Interesting day, as always. There were some things moving. Got more trades than I expected. The morning was really quiet for me. I think I only took 3, maybe 4 trades before noon. One of which I stayed in for the whole day, but the rest of all of the rest of my trades happened after 12 o'clock. So something I was telling some of our members at Peak Capital is that, you know, don't force yourself to trade in the morning. Sometimes your trading style may lend itself to later in the day, and sort of proved that today. I'm not an open trader. I like to trade the whole day, and most of my trades came in the day. And I know when I do the stats at the end, probably 80% of my profits will have been after noon. So yeah, good day. All right, so with that being said, we have no earnings. Earnings calendar is empty. And we're going into a day where the markets are closed. So don't forget, guys, markets closed tomorrow. So it's a day off. No trading tomorrow. Half day on Friday. Markets are open regular time, close at 1 p.m. If you're a lifetime member here in the room, actually, if you're a member, whether you're lifetime or monthly, you'll be able to join us at the for the party we're going to have, the virtual meetup that we'll have at 1 o'clock. So be sure you're in the room just before 1. We'll give you the Zoom code, and then you can join us at 1 o'clock in the Zoom meeting, and we will go from there. So with that, have a great day off. Happy Thanksgiving to all my friends in the U.S. We appreciate you being with